MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Phils have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Jimmy Rollins, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Segura is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struck.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, no left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, it's not an easy thing to do to get a sweep on the road. And hey, Dero, a 4-game sweep on a roadie, that's doubly tough to do.
Dan, that might happen once a year. Are you kidding me? To come into someone else's house and to steal 4 straight games? You imagine what that plane flight's going to be like if they steal this one?
Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor. He's running, grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. His history with Jake Arrieta comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. First pitch of the at-bat.
pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The center fielder, Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Ripped down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Justin Smoak now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready with the 1-1. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The 2-1. drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Eric Lauer. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 2 and the Phillies 1. Top of the third set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. I got the count 2-2.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jake Arrieta. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate, Jimmy Rollins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gene Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. To short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Molitor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count remains 2-2. And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And it's 1-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Victorino.
Into the box now, Shane Victorino, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Schmidt is off at first with 2 away. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-1. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Left fielder looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Keston Hiura. First pitch coming, here it is. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for route number one.
The center fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey!
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now to the plate, Eric Lauer. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Segura for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan.
Digging in now, Ryan Braun. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Looking at his career totals, Braun has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at ball one. One and 0. Here it is. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Brewers lead it 4-3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Arrieta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jimmy Rollins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, back inside.
bouncer to the left side. Molitor brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw to the plate, but the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is. And that's finally over for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it was.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Shane Victorino. And he takes ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Yelich. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it 7-4.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Corbin Burns gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the left fielder, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batter.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Line drive to left. Braun's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Brewers 4. Standing in, Paul Molitor. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Yelich brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Four runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Line drive to center field. Molitor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper giving chase. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. One out and a runner on third. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 8-6. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Richie Ashburn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Richie Ashburn.
And that's in there for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So striding in, Jimmy Rollins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Gene Segura will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the belt, the pitch, and he pops it up. Here comes Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So now to the plate, Mike Schmidt, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Shane Victorino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the air, out to right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Phillies lead it 9-6. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Phillies, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Brewers, the first baseman, Justin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Omar Narvaez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Narvaez.
Ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And oh, this one drops. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Robin Yount will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Brewers 7. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Shane Victorino will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Shane Victorino.
He's set, and the pitch. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1. It's out. 1-1.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Claudio is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three-two pitch. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Runner goes for second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Brent Suter comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins,
number 17.
as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Grounded weakly toward third. Molitor scoops it up. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Didi Gregorius will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 3 runs already home here. High and deep to left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Standing in, Jimmy Rollins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That evens it up, 1-1. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Here now the 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, back in standing. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 12 and the Brewers 7. Robert Stock will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Robert Stock.
Stepping into the box, Paul Molitor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Lifted into center field. Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah. One and one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Keston Hiura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 12-7 score. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Brewers, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Stepping up now, Mike Schmidt. He was sacked down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bryce Harper.
Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that's up and in for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Shane Victorino.
So stepping in, Shane Victorino. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A man at third with 1 away. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top, 14-7. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Victorino's there to make the play. The inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail by a bunch. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Plesac will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lorenzo Cain is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. At the plate now, Robert Stock. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. high and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Right side, hit hard. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he's safe.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Philadelphia is on top, 15-7. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to left, the 349th of his career, but they still face a 7-run deficit. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-8 is the way this one ends. Philadelphia sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Jake Arrieta earns his first win of the season. Eric Lauer was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Robert Stock takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.